we are going to be working with our books, so please, everybody, I need you with your book. Don't forget that if you don't have it, you just have to write the answers on your notebooks or maybe in a Word file because you have to upload the evidences of your work to Q10, okay? So I am going to share with you my screen and we are going to begin. Do you have your books or no yet?
No yet. No,
So babies, 1 minute to bring it while I share my screen, okay? And then we are going to begin. Go ahead, bring your books.
And teacher, what page?
We are going to be working with pages 54, 55, and 56, okay? Okay, baby, so now let's do it. In this page, the first part, it is like page 54, so we are going to check just the reading comprehension, okay? In this text. But before doing that, we are going to read the point number 2. This says, read the study skills, this box, then read the article and check your ideas. Tell me.
¿Cómo es la página?
Page 54, 55, and 56. So right now we are in page 54, okay? So then read the article and check your ideas. Not all the information is in the text. If not, it is true.
Sure, is 50 what?
54, 54, 55, okay. 56, okay? The one with the monkeys. Okay? So, we are checking point number 2. And it says again, read the study skills, that is the red orange box. Then read the article and check your ideas. Not all the information is in the text. If not, it is true. So, Isa, can you please help me reading the study skill box?
Checking true or false information, yes?
Yes, that one.
False sentences often contain similar words and ideas to the correct information in a text. This is to make you read very accurately. Accurately. So be careful.
So, babies, we are going to read the text and then we are going to check if it is true or not. Do you remember when we were talking about fake news? Yes or no? So, it is something similar. Usually, when you find information that is not real or not true, they are going to write it in a really good way. So, you are going to think that it's true. What we are going to do is to read the text and to find that information. So, here we go. Into the Wild by Paya Weaver. Mariana, can you please read the first paragraph?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Made up of over 7,000, Iceland, Indonesia is the
17,500.
Is the fourth most popular country in the world, but I wasn't here to see people. I was looking for orange Utah. Didn't you know that we share 97% of our DNA with them? In Malay and Indonesia, their name means person of the forest. Have always wanted to see this highly intelligent great apes in the wild. Where is my account of a dream fowlet?
So this is going to be like a diary of some person who is looking for the Orange utans. Did you know that it was the name? O sea, en español decimos orangutanes. Did you know that this is the real name and this is the real writing? So babies, orange utans. Orange, of course, because of the colors. Utans is because of the space, okay? So let's continue. Nata, can you please help me reading day one?
¿En qué vamos? Espera. ¿Dónde, teacher?
Day one.
Yeah. Day one. My brother Ben and I flew into Jakarta.
Mm-hmm.
In the evening, I was feeling a bit jet lagged, so a night in a four-star hotel was just perfect.
Okay, do you know what is the meaning of jet lag?
Como que el cambio de horario,
Yes.
algo así.
So that's the jet lag. When you have like some changes in your hours because you are in a different place. So let's continue. Juliana, can you please help me reading day two?
Yes, teacher. Day 2. Two morning
Flights.
flights to Osupankalangbook, where we were met by one. Our local
Wilderness.
guy, he explained that we were now going to travel on the Clotok app. The souvenir ride.
River.
I asked him what a Clotok was. He showed me, and I saw a beautiful traditional boat. We sat on deck under the canopy as we entered the tropical rainforest. The journey took around 2.5
Hours.
hours at Kumai. We, no sé cómo se dice eso.
Disembarked.
Rest and try to get used to the hair and humidity.
To the heat and humidity. So in this part, they just like begin with the journey and they arrive to a place with a lot of heat and humidity. So it could be like a bit uncomfortable. Juliana, have you ever been in a place like that? Those kind of places where you are extremely hot and that you are even wet and you feel all the clothes strike to your body?
I don't know.
Or is any one of you have ever been in those kind of places? Esos lugares en los que tienes muchísimo calor y sientes la ropa toda pegada a tu cuerpo y es un fastidio.
Yes.
Have you ever experienced that? Yes, that's like a... I don't like that sensation. It's really awful. So they arrived to a place where they were feeling that. Okay, let's go with Vale Venegas. Princess, can you please help me reading day 3?
Okay, Miss. Day 3. Today we come face to face with our first orangutans after our cruise. After our cruise upstream to Camp Linky in Puting National Park, which is UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, we saw their orangutans eating at the feeding station. We asked how much they weigh, no sé cómo se dice eso.
They wait.
They weighed. He was amazed at no sé cómo se dice.
130.
108 kilos. Males can weigh twice as much as females.
Okay, so thank you. Here, they just found 3 orangutans. What happened there? They were surprised because of the weight. So maybe 130 kilos is a lot for an animal, you know? Let's continue with day 4. Santiago, can you please help me reading day 4?
Yes, teacher. In what part?
Day 4, reading comprehension, day 4, page 54.
Profe, es que la letra está muy chiquita. Veo muy borrosa. Espero
You don't
entonces lo puedo
have
hacer.
you don't have your book?
No, teacher.
Oh God. Well, Juan Pablo, can you please help me reading day 4?
Okay, teacher.
Go ahead.
Another early start, this time on Pondong Changi. Again, we saw the people of the forest up in trees. One was even hanging upside down. We also glimpsed a province's monkey, but he was gone before being called after. We say so many different birds, from kingfishers to eagles.
Okay. So where are they in this part, Juan Pablo? In which place?
In this part exist the different views and the people take photos.
So yes, they are looking like for different kind of beards, but they are in Pondok Tangi. Okay? This is like a different place. Thank you, Juan Pablo. Let's continue with Gabi. Princess, can you please help me reading day 5?
Yes, teacher.
Go.
This was the highlight of our trip. We crossed back to Century, where they care of orphan orangutans. I asked them how many they were. There were over 40, all at different stage of rehabilitation. I asked them what the biggest threat to the orangutan population was. The answer was clear: deforestation. The tropical rainforestation is disappearing fast, and with it, the natural habit of these wonderful animals. We have to do everything we can to preserve it. At the end of the day, one asked of us if we wanted to travel back with, no sé cómo se diga,
Klotok.
Clotok of Spain boat. It was a no-brainer.
So what happened here, Gabi? What is the main reason of these poor orangutans? Um, why are they in rehabilitation? Why are they there? What is the reason?
The main reason is because the habitat of the animals was affected. ¿Cómo digo a causa?
Because
Because the humans deforestan.
deforestation. So yes, their habitats, their homes are being like deforested. So now they are doing like in these natural reserves. They are doing everything to keep them alive and to preserve like the species, you know. And finally, let's go with day
Teacher, I have
6.
a question.
Tell me.
But this kind of places has the so for example, the people can go to see the animals, or it's only for the animals.
People can go and see the animals, but it's not like a zoo. You know, a zoo is a bit mean with animals. Well, not all the zoos, but for example, we have in Colombia some zoos that are really bad for animals. But in this kind of natural places where they are saving like the species, people can go because with that money that they collect, they can buy medicine and food and everything to take care of the animals in a good way. And they have a lot of space to be like almost free, so you can go and visit the animals. Okay, let's go with day number 6. Majo, can you please help me reading day 6? Majo, are you there, baby? Mm, I guess she's not here. Okay, Juan David.
Profe, aquí estoy, no, no.
Okay, Majo, go ahead. Day 6. Ready,
Okay,
princess?
teacher.
Go ahead.
Teacher, we had an especially early start by Pluto. It was the stance of our visit was short, but it was unforgettable.
Thank you very much. So yes, not we, they, they were having like a really nice time by Klatok. Klatok is, what is Klatok? Who can repeat that for me? What is that? What is Klatok? They say it. Who can tell me what is a Klatok? You have it in the reading.
Like a what?
It's a boat, like a traditional boat, and it's really beautiful. So they are saying that they had this amazing time by Klatok, and um, they just returned home after the expedition. So Mariana, can you please help me reading the green box, the one that says the wonderful world of orangutans?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The wonderful world of orangutans. Humans have 97% of DNA in common with orangutans. Orangutans mean person of the forest in Indonesia. Orangutans
Leave.
live for up to 80 years. When they stretch on their arms, they can reach over 2
Meters. Uh-huh.
meters. Female orangs weigh twice as much as males. Up, up to the age 46 in fact, orangutans hold on their mother's bodies when they travel. Baby orangutans cry and smile.
Did you know all this information about orangutans?
No.
So, could you imagine this baby orangutan crying and smiling to his mom? That will be beautiful to see. So, guys, now that we have checked the reading comprehension, everybody please go to page 55, point number 3. Don't forget to take notes of the answers. If you don't have the book, you should be taking notes in your notebooks, okay? Read the
Teacher, I
article.
have a question.
Tell me.
With the ring, nosotros ahí respondimos algo o tocaba subrayar algo.
No, we are going to
No.
begin with the answers right now. So let's go. Read the article and answer the questions. Number 1. How did Pia get from Jakarta to Kumai? Natalia. Nata.
17, I don't know no sé cómo se dice, 17,500.
17,500.
155, no, I don't know.
Okay, who knows? How did Pia get from Jakarta to Kumai?
In the Lotok?
We have to check that information. At the end, we are going to check it. Let's go with question number 2. Valiorego. Why do you think visitors...
Pero ¿cuál es la... Ay, qué pena. Profe, ¿cuál es la primera?
No yet, we haven't checked it yet. Vamos a responderlas a nivel general y luego revisamos. ¿Te parece?
Okay.
So, number 2. Why do you think visitors are taking to feeding stations to see orangutans? Vale, Urrego. What can you tell me?
I don't know cómo decirlo. Because they are teacher, I don't know.
Try to do it. You can do it. Why do you think that is happening? That visitors are taken to feeding stations to see orangutans. ¿Por qué los llevan allá a ver a los orangutanes? Why do you think?
Because they think the orangutans have que no sé qué, o sea, no sé cómo decirlo. Next person.
No, next person, you. Even in Spanish. Do it in Spanish. Tell me in Spanish.
O sea, es lo que yo creo, ¿no?
Yes.
Because the orangutans have como the forest on orangutans.
Okay, because it's like the place where they are? Something like that?
Yeah, and the orangutans are very intelligent.
Okay, thank you. Let's go with number 3, Juan David. Juan David, what different types of wildlife does Pia mention? Juan David.
Number 3.
See, yeah, number 3. What different types of wildlife does Pia mention? She talked about different animals, different wildlife. How many types?
Perilo.
Okay.
Pero ¿cuál es la diferencia?
No. What is the difference? No. How, like, ¿cuántas especies diferentes de vida salvaje ella menciona? How or what different types? Because she said orangutans. What else did she say?
Espera. 2 or 3.
2 or 3? Okay, we just have to check that. Let's go with question number 4. This is going to be done by Isabella. Isa, what important work takes place at the care center in Kumai?
The protection that they give to the orangutan.
Okay. Yes. And what about number 5, Juliana? Why is the tropical rainforest rapidly disappearing?
Because the person caused the deforestation in the forest.
Because the deforestation. So let's check the answers. Number 1. They took 2 flights and then traveled in a cluttock. Okay, that's how they arrived there. Number 2. It's probably easier to find orangutans when they are at the feeding stations because they go there to eat. So you can find, people, tell me.
Eso tenemos que escribirlo en el cuaderno, ¿no?
In your books.
¿Todo eso?
Well, just the main ideas. These are like the suggested answers. This is the long answer, yeah? Then you have to write like the central idea to answer the question. You can do it in your own words. So, people is taken there because that is the place where orangutans are, because they go there to eat. Okay, number 3. Proboscis monkeys, first species, orangutans, and different birds such as kingfishers and eagles. So those are the wildlife types that she mentioned. Number 4. The care center helps to rehabilitate orphan orangutans, like the baby ones. And number 5, it's disappearing because of deforestation. So babies, now you have 30 seconds to take notes and then we are going to continue, okay? Go ahead.
Teacher, es que yo no había entendido la pregunta. Yo creía que decía, how did, o sea, que cuánto había pagado. O sea, entendí
Um,
como
no.
pay, de pagar.
Okay, no, don't worry, just take notes. 20 seconds, babies, to take notes. Ten seconds. That's it, my dears. So now let's go to point number 4. We are going to read or to check some information in the article, and the idea is that we are going to try to find the meaning of these words. So, number 1 is covering. We are going to do it with Vale Venegas. Please go to day number 2 and tell me, what do you think that is the meaning of covering? What could be covering, baby? Which word can you use to say covering?
Yo, Miss,
Tell me.
canopy,
What,
maybe
baby?
canopy.
Let's check. So, canopy, very good.
¿Sabes que tu pantalla se me quedó quieta en la anterior? Ah, ya.
Okay. So, Camilo, can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
So, baby, help me. In day number 2, let's find a word that you can use to say go off a boat.
What is the options?
You just have this, day 2, all of this reading. Please find a word that we can use to say got off a boat.
Okay. No puede ser canopy, ¿verdad? Es que también se relaciona.
No, it's not canopy. Got off a boat, bajarse de un barco. How can you say that with a different word?
Espero, profe, que se vea la letra chiquita. A clock.
No, who wants to try? Who knows how can we say got off a boat?
Teacher, I don't understand this point.
Estamos buscando palabras como sinónimos, palabras que tú puedas usar para decir esto que tienes acá. Entonces, ¿qué palabra del texto te puede servir para decir got off a boat, bajarse de un barco?
I want
Tell me.
Juan David, apaga el micrófono. Profe, activa el micrófono.
Okay, I'll do it, don't worry. Okay, that's it. He got it like. Okay, who wants to do it? Got off a boat. Tell me.
But I don't know it's correct.
Just tell me, go ahead.
It's like clotok. No, I don't know.
Let's check. Is disembarked. Desembarcar. Bajarse de un barco, desembarcar.
Ah.
Okay, so let's go with the number 3. So, Santiago, baby, can you see it? In day 4, are you able to read?
Yes, teacher.
So, please help me looking for a word that means so briefly in day number 4.
Teacher, I don't understand.
You have to look for a synonym of so briefly inside the text. So, can you read the
what
text?
is briefly?
Like really close. Like
Okay.
with care, extremely care. So briefly.
Glimpse set? I don't know.
Let's check. Yes, very good. It's glimpse. When you like
Okay.
So something briefly, or we extremely care. Let's go with number 4. Juan Pablo, can you please help me with number 4? Please check in the number 5 a synonym to an outstanding moment.
No, profe, estoy en de las 5.
Ah, okay. Tell me number 5.
5 is deforestation. Deforestation. No me acuerdo cómo se dice.
Deforestation?
Yes.
Okay. And who can tell me number 4?
Defor.
Mariana, do you know number 4? An outstanding moment? Can you please help me with that
One
one?
moment.
Go ahead. No
I
one?
think that wonderful. I don't know.
Let's check. Highlight. You have it at the beginning. This was the highlight of our trip, like the most important moment, like the things that they were going to. Sí, como para lo que fueran. That was the major point. And in the case of number 5 is deforestation, babies. 10 seconds to take notes if you haven't.
I finished.
Okay. That's it. Let's continue then. Everybody, we are going to go to point number 7. So, do you remember like that maybe the previous week we were working with some vocabulary related to abbreviations and acronyms?
Yes.
So, what are we going to do? We are going to read this really fast and we are going to see the meaning of these abbreviations. So, I am going to read and you are going to tell me the meaning. What's an UFO? What is UFO? Who can tell me?
Me, me,
Yo
me, me, me.
quiero.
Tell me. El de mi. Tell me.
Yo quiero.
De UFO.
UFO.
Unidentified
UFO.
flying object.
Okay. Unidentified flying object. Mm, let's continue. It's an unidentified flying object, of course. There are many organizations, expressions, scientific terms, and common expressions that are represented by their initial letters. These become words and function as nouns. Some of them are international, such as UNESCO. Who remembers what is the meaning of UNESCO?
I want.
Tell me.
It's like United Nations, algo así. Era como de la educación, algo así, ¿sí?
Yes, but who knows like the specific meaning?
It's like United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
That's it, very good. And what about FIFA?
Federal.
It's in French. Don't forget that it's in French. What is FIFA? Who remembers that?
Yo, Federation International de Football Association.
Association? Asociación, porque está en francés. ¿Vale? Sigamos. But others, such as ets. What is the meaning of ets? They are saying like vary from language to language, but what is the meaning of ets?
I think that it was like a identification, no?
You almost got it. What is that?
I don't know.
¿Cuál, profe?
Ets. Yes.
Acquire inmune. No, no sé cómo. Es de síndrome.
Acquire
Es como
immune.
una esta de síndrome.
You got it. Acquire immunodeficiency syndrome.
Acquire immunodeficiency syndrome.
Syndrome. Okay. There are many text message abbreviations which are now common in everyday conversation, such as LOL, which means loud out loud. Or, ¿qué otro significado tiene LOL?
Loud, loud, era,
Es loud,
like,
loud out loud, or lots, lots of. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the meaning. You got it. So now, babies, we are going to go to the part that says verb sound, the blue one. And we are going to go to point number 10. Okay, if you realize in verb sound you have like a box that says checking out, eat out, set off, get around, get away. You know all those words. So please everyone, open point number 10. What do you have to do? You have to match the verbs to the definitions. So let's go with the first one, leave a place. This is going to be done by Majo. What is the meaning of leave a place? How can you say that?
like, como dejar el lugar, or no.
Yes, but you have to match with the verbs. So leave a place.
Es get away, teacher.
Get away. So let's check. Now, Gaby, can you please help me with the next one? Arrive at or leave a hotel.
Creo que es set off.
Arrive at, leave a hotel, set off. Okay.
Profe, ¿y qué punto
I
del
want-
libro es ese?
This is like page 55, point number 10, the blue box, the one that says verb sound.
Ah, ok, gracias.
Okay, Gaby said set off. We just have to check. Let's go.
No,
No?
es que no sé si dice check out.
Decide, set off or check in, check out. They are talking about hotels.
No, set off.
Set off? Okay, let's continue. Natalia, can you please help me with the next one? Travel to different places within the same location.
Get around.
Okay.
Yo quiero.
Go ahead. Have a meal in a
I
restaurant.
think Eat out.
Eat out. Okay. And what about go on holiday? Who can
Teacher,
tell me?
I think the first is set off.
So go on holiday with set off? But we can't because it is taken. We are just going to check. We just have two answers in a good way.
Se supone que leave hotel is with check in, ¿no?
We are going to
I think
try
left
again.
a place is with set off.
Try again. So leave a place, set off. Okay, let's try.
Set off.
What about arrive at, leave a hotel?
Check in.
Check in.
Check.
Go on holiday.
Get away.
Get away. Let's check. That's it. So babies, please take notes. You just have to write the answer in front of the word. 30 seconds to take notes.
Teacher, what is that point? Ah, no. Yes, what is that?
Yeah, it's on bottom of page, point number 10.
Thank you.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Teacher, this evidence is in the photo?
Yes, baby, at the end of the class I am going to give you time to upload it to the forum.
No
Teacher,
entiendo,
I
profe,
have a
¿cómo así?
question.
Le tiene que tomar una foto al libro o a su cuaderno en donde están tomando nota de las respuestas y suben eso al foro como evidencia del trabajo de clase. Al final de la
Teacher, I
clase
have
les
Ok.
doy
a
tiempo.
question.
Tell me, baby.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What is the reason that they write orangutans with separado?
Orange, because actually that's the real name. We are the ones who listen that from an English word and say, ay, orangutanes, pegadito. So what is the meaning of orange?
Naranja,
Naranja, what is the color of the animal?
naranja.
Uh-huh. What is the meaning of utans?
And I don't know.
Utans is like the...
Esa es como la raza, ¿no?
Es como la raza, ajá.
How
Es
do you
como
say raza?
the race or the type of animal.
De pedigrí.
The pedigree. It can be. So yes, baby, that's like the kind of animal, the type of animal. Es como decir monos anaranjados, something like that. So orangutans. Okay, guys, let's continue. Now let's go to point 11. Complete the sentences with the verb in the correct form. So, Santiago, can you please help me with the first one? You just have to complete
Okay,
with the ones
teacher.
that you have here. Unfortunately, we,
Um,
this summer, we just can't afford it.
we eat out.
In the correct form. ¿Cómo lo tienes que conjugar? Unfortunately,
No, I don't know, teacher.
we
Teacher,
aren't
please,
getting
please
away.
point.
¿Cómo, amor?
De 11, ¿sí? Este es el punto 11.
This is point 11. Unfortunately, we aren't getting away this summer. We just can't afford it. Let's continue. Number 2. It is going to be done by Juan Pablo, baby attack. We
Espera.
space at 11 p.m. and went straight to bed.
We set off.
How can you conjugate that? Ay,
Okay.
1 second, because I made a mistake. So we checked in at 11 p.m. and went straight to bed. So they arrived to that place and they just had access to that at that hour and they just went to bed. This is in past because it's something that has just finished. Let's go with Juan David. Juan David, please help me with number 3. What time, space, you space, to France tomorrow?
What time do you?
Miremos si la primera
Check
es...
out.
A ver, miremos.
Check out.
What time do you, very good in that part, what time do you or are you setting off? Tienes dos opciones. What time are you setting off? Or what time do you set off? Tú decides cuál quieres. Number 4. This is going to be done by Mariana. We are going to hire bikes in Greece so that we can space the island.
One moment. Can eat out. We can just eat out. Or get away.
Let's check. Get around. So they are going to rent the bikes or to hire bikes because they want to go around the island without like a car. And the last one is going to be done by Natalia, baby number 5. I love space in different places and trying different food when I'm on holiday.
Get away.
¿Cuál es la que te falta?
Get away. Yes, I know. I know. Ay, teacher.
Ay, teacher.
Eat out.
Let's check. I love eating out in different places and trying different food when I'm on holiday. Okay, babies, 10 seconds to take notes if you haven't, and then we are going to continue. Ready?
Profe, yo, o sea, lo que estoy copiando en el cuaderno solo son las respuestas, pues porque después lo paso al cuaderno que lo tengo como libro. ¿Sí? Bueno,
Okay.
o sea, lo paso con...
But just, I mean, you have to upload the evidences like maybe in some minutes. Don't forget to write what is this point. So point 11, page 10. Yes. Okay, guys, let's continue. Ready? Now, everybody, please go to page 56. Here, do you remember that yesterday we talked about reported questions? Yes or no? Babies, are you alive?
What, teacher?
Did you remember that yesterday we talked about reported questions?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's what we are going to do right now. We are going to report the questions. So everybody please go with me to point number 1. And you have to report the questions, okay? So question number 1 is going to be done by Isa. Isa, please report this question. Have Asia and Dee ever flown before? And the one who is asking is Simon. ¿Cómo lo harías, Isa? Isa, are you there, baby? Okay, I can listen to her. What about Juliana? How can you do this one?
Yes, teacher. Espera.
Simon.
¿La leo?
You have to report it. Tienes que reportarla.
Simon asked me, Aisha and B had either flown, no sé cómo se dice flown.
Flown before. Te falta
Flown.
algo. ¿Te acuerdas? Esta no es una pregunta con WH. ¿Qué tienes que poner si no es pregunta con WH?
Espera, Simon asked me if Aisha and D had ever flown before.
That's it. Very good. Let's go with the third one. The third one is going to be done by Vale Venegas. Can you please report this one?
Where?
Where the beach is crowded. So the one that is asking is Martina. So go ahead, Martina.
Martina asked if.
Esta, aquí está mal escrito en mi computador. Esto es un con H, WH question, ¿vale? Lo escribieron mal. O sea, cuando se agranda la imagen está mal, es where, doble, ¿en dónde? Si tienes una pregunta con WH, ¿qué haces?
No, I don't know.
Bueno, entonces
Pues
usémosla sin el
Bueno.
WH. Simplemente pensemos, ¿las playas estaban congestionadas? Si no tienes WH, ¿qué haces? Martina asks if...
Whether the beaches has been crowded.
How do you report something in past simple?
Con had.
¿Y eso cómo se llama? ¿Past qué?
Past perfect.
Perfect. Entonces, Martina asked if, y acuérdate, sujeto, verbo, complemento. Entonces, Martina asked
Whether
if the dishes
had been crowded.
had been crowded. Very good. Let's go with number 4. Number 4 is going to be done by Camilo. Can you please help me with number 4? Let me check. Okay, he's having troubles. Let's go then with Mariana. Number 4, princess.
Okay, did you have me for your name? Um,
Robin
Robin asked me if I had any problem on the journey.
te faltó una palabra. If I had.
Yes, I did. I said
If I had
if
what?
I
Te falta una.
any problem.
Te falta una.
If I had been.
No, not had been. This is in past simple, so past perfect. Robin asked me if I had.
Had? Okay.
Any problems on the journey, because you have to put the participle of the verb. Okay, let's go with Gabi. Number 5, Gabi, please, go ahead. Can Sammy speak German?
Nick asked if Sammy, creo que es cool, spoken.
No, normal way because you change can.
Speak.
Very good. So Mike asked if Sammy could speak German. And now, what about this one? This one is going to be done by Natalia. Go ahead, princess. Do we have to get a visa? Jose
asked to me,
or ask if
we did have
if we.
eh,
¿Cuál es el pasado de have?
had
Entonces, Jose asks if we.
had to get a visa.
Very good. Present simple, past simple. What about?
¿Get no se pone en pasado tampoco?
No, porque ya pusiste el have. Mira.
Okay.
It's like this. Jose asked if we had to get a visa. Okay? And what about number 7? Will you meet me at the airport? This is going to be done by Maria Jose. Go ahead. Will you meet me at the airport? So Majo, help me with number 7. Will you meet me at the airport?
Profe, no sé.
So you have to begin with David. He's the one who is asking. Luego pones el reporting verb. David asked if what, Majo? Lo tienes en will. ¿Qué tienes que cambiar? ¿Cómo cambias el will para reportarlo?
Es what?
Entonces, David asked if. ¿A quién le están preguntando?
David.
No, David preguntó. ¿A quién le preguntó?
A un señor.
A ti te preguntó. No tienes a quién le está preguntando, entonces asumes que es a ti. David asked if I. ¿Qué sigue, Majo?
No sé.
Who knows?
Pues, profe, pues sería el pasado, would.
So would. David asked if I would Meet, ¿qué
Meet
sigue?
him
Meet him
at the airport.
at the airport. Ah. Okay. Did you take notes of the previous ones, or do you need me to write it?
Right, please.
Okay.
Teacher, I have no. ¿Será que cuando terminemos de hacer toda la página te mandamos esa página completa y por hoy te mandamos la que hicimos, o sea, la 55?
Okay. So please take pictures of page 54 and 55. Just page 55 and upload it to the forum.
¿Por la página 55?
Sí, amores, porque esta no la hemos terminado.
O sea, solo este punto.
Yep. Okay, I am writing the answers. I know that the class is over, but we are just going to take 1 minute to write this, okay? Take notes, please, babies. Okay, babies. Take notes. Do you have it? So, please don't forget to check the video. This video is going to be on the YouTube channel for you to take notes. Okay? So, baby, that's everything for today. Thank you very much for being with me in this class.
Right.
And I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, teacher.
Bye. Love you.